Hey yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley for MatthewMaley.com. Well, I promised that we would continue with the weekly movie reviews. We would just change couches. So we are now on the new couch. I haven't gotten quite used to it yet, so I feel a little out of place. I don't really know how I'm shot here. But it's official. This is the Vegas couch. But as I promised, we would still be doing a weekly movie review. So here we go. So this week I checked out a flick that even though it got pretty crappy reviews, I actually was still interested in seeing. And it actually was pretty decent. Speaking of Man on a Ledge, starring Sam Worthington, who is from Avatar fame, which, yes, I know I still haven't seen Avatar. Elizabeth Banks, who's been making a play lately. I think because she kind of looks like Rachel McAdams, though she's a good actress in her own right. I think that kind of what helped her out just a little bit. And she went topless pretty early on in her career. It always seems to help. As well as Jamie Bell, who I cannot believe got first billing over Edward Burns, who's also in the movie. Anthony Mackie, who's my dude Papa Doc from 8 Mile, as well as plenty of other great movies, one of them being The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon. Ed Harris plays the crooked bad guy in this, as well as Genesis Rodriguez, who gets a big thumbs up from me. She plays the most walking stereotype of a sassy Latina from New York, and I don't even care. She even spits out the most commonly used Latin phrase of "Ay, come mierda," and "hijo de la puta," however you pronounce it, whatever. My Spanish is rusty, but there you go. But she was nice. If I'm not mistaken, she was an Entourage. That's what I know her from. Plus, she was in that new Will Ferrell flick, that one where he did it all in Spanish that I never got a chance to see. Wanted to, but it wasn't very good, and it wasn't in theaters very long. So that's the main stars of it, as well as Titus Welliver, something like that. Who is a common face in a lot of different mafia movies and stuff. He plays a great Italian guy. I don't know what he really is, because Titus sure doesn't seem like... Titus Welliver, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't sound like a very Italian name, but pulls it off well. So the basic premise of the movie is Sam Worthington's character is in federal prison. He is convicted for stealing a mammoth-sized diamond. I mean, like, we're talking like a blood owl. And he has completely pledged his innocence from the beginning. And through some misdealings of the court, he is still convicted. So he ends up seizing a small opportunity. And next thing you know, in order to get the public support and pretty much get himself out of prison, he takes to the ledge of a hotel that is owned by the man who says he stole the diamond, played by Ed Harris. So the beginning is a pretty good setup, I'll give it that. The characters are all running pretty decent interference for each other. Anthony Mackie plays Sam Worthington's old partner. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention he was a cop. Kind of a big thing there. Jamie Bell plays Sam Worthington's brother. Elizabeth Banks plays the conflicted and troubled hostage or suicide negotiator, or they really aren't a negotiator, but they're just who talk you down off the ledge. And Edward Burns played a cop. Again, oh, it is 5:30 in the morning. That's why I'm yawning. I apologize for that. So the general setup of the story I actually thought was pretty well done. I thought that it had a good arc to it. I thought that it played well. I thought that everything vibed well. I really liked it. I liked the build-up when you really didn't know, is Anthony Mackie trying to, help his ex-partner out, or does he actually have baggage? Is Elizabeth Banks actually believing him? Then we get into the whole issue of his brother and his girlfriend. And as you guys know from the previews, his whole ploy of being on the ledge is so that he can actually steal the diamond and prove that, in fact, he was set up from the beginning. It has some good twists and turns. Good action, well done dialogue. I didn't think it was too clunky, and I thought everybody was pretty believable in it. But the one thing that I was disappointed with is that there was all this buildup, and it was a pretty good buildup. There were a few tense moments in there, and I really felt that it was a decent buildup. And then it just felt like they rushed the last 30, 40 minutes of it. It was just like, good pace, good pace, good pace, good pace, good pace, good pace. Shove it out. We got to finish it. And I didn't really like that. I thought it really took away some of the end. I didn't really like how they did the ending. I don't know. I mean, I did like the twists and turns. I thought that was well done. I thought that it definitely had some aspects to it that you didn't see coming, which really was more than I was expecting for the movie. I really wasn't expecting too much going in. I was really happy if this was a 3-star movie. And it exceeded. 3.5 star. Still not great, but worth watching in my opinion. Story was, I mean, it was okay. It was kind of the standard, you know, I've been wronged, so I'm coming back to show how I've been wronged. But at the end of the day, I still thought that it was worth watching. Eddie Harris plays a good bad guy. Okay, I have a 3 on per video limit, so that's got to be my last one. He pretty much played the same character he played in American History. I'm sorry, not American History. History of Violence, way back in the day. What you doing, Bella? What you doing, Bella? Sorry, we got a little guest star here. Smile for the camera, Bella. Smile. No? Okay. But he pretty much played the same character he played in History of Violence with Viggo Mortensen. But it still was a good enough character to make it somewhat... I just want to play. Why are you so awake? To make it a good enough bad guy. Sam Worthington did a good enough job. I got to go back and see some more of this guy's movies because I really haven't watched much of him. But he did a good enough job. Jamie Bell, I don't know what else he's been in, but he did a good enough job. Genesis Rodriguez really didn't have much of character. She could have been literally any other Latin actress in history, or they could have taken out the 5 Spanish lines she spoke, changed her attitude. She could have been white, she could have been black, she could have been Asian, she could have been non-racially descript. Little she added. But she was sexy. So I will give her that. So, at the end of the day, was it worth watching? I say yes. Was it worth buying? I say no. But worth a $1 rental or $3 rental or whatever, in my opinion. So, there you have it. My very first... Oh, air just went on. Scared me. Sorry. My very first weekly movie review from Las Vegas on my boy DJ Nino's couch. Doing it up big. Got some big videos coming up. As you guys know, World Series is going on. I got an interview lined up with DJ Nino since he's turning into a celebrity with the release of his last single. People all over the world is copping. And, well, big things happening. So stay tuned to MatthewMailey.com. As always, check out the video blog tab. Check out all my videos. Or, as always, you can check me out on YouTube. Just search for Matthew Mailey Poker, where you can like, comment, and subscribe. Watch my videos a few times. As always, you can like your boy's page on Facebook. Search for Matthew Mailey Poker. And finally, check me out on Twitter, @MatthewMailey. So, very sad about the Heat loss tonight. I wasn't really live tweeting during it, but we're going to take them next game. Watch. Anyway, I'm signing off. It is almost 6 in the morning. It is time for me to go to bed. And I'm sure that the sun is coming up. I'm going to go watch that first, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, y'all. Hope you guys are doing something fun. Be safe. As always, peace out.